Welcome back to the Humble Healer podcast. And I'm back from vacation and happy to be back and start a new episode. And I'm grateful for the vacation and time with the family. This is Dr. Quang Lei, family physician, and happy to bring this episode back to my community. And if you like the channel, please share and hit the like button and the bell notification. And today I'll talk about one of my life mission is to provide service to humanity and how it can bring contentment and fulfillment to your personal life. To live in service, it can bring profound contentment to anyone's life, and it's the surest way to provide a meaningful life. Bill Gates quit his Microsoft position to commit fully to the Gates Foundation for the same purpose, as well as you can see Oprah Winfrey and many other great philanthropists. I learned that Rockefeller also dedicate a large part of his life for charitable causes, and that actually helped improve his life and also allow him to outlive his doctor's expectation when he was sick. Service for others heals the self. We seek to leave a place cleaner than we found it, and happier people than when we found them, and also a better world than when we found it. If we study and observe nature closely, nature is always serving. Sun provides the heat and light, the trees give oxygen and shade, and the water quenches our thirst. All these sustain most lives on earth. Look at the trees. They live solely for the benefit of others. They tolerate wind, raindrops, heat, and snow, but still provide shelter and oxygen for our benefit. The only way to be one with nature is to serve, and the only way to align properly with the universe is to serve. Service fulfills us on many levels, beginning with the simple belief that we are born wired to care for others. So service does us good. Nelson Mandela's A Long Walk to Freedom, he wrote, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." Some of us believe that we are born to serve, but the distraction of the external world make us forget our purpose. We need to reconnect with that instinct in order to feel like life has a meaning. One example of a modern-day hero is a yoga instructor named Sean Korn, who is a well-known yoga teacher for conferences and festivals around the world. At one point in her career, she realized that with her platform, she could make an even more meaningful impact in the world. So she shifted her focus to serving at-risk community, starting with kids who've been sexually exploited, then other societal outcasts such as prostitutes and drug addicts. Sean maintained that she gets more than she gives. Find me someone who has gone to the darkest parts of their own character, where they were so close to their own self-destruction and found a way to get up and out of it, and I will bow my knees to you. You're my teacher. That's from Sean. By serving the needs of others, you fulfill your own mental health needs. From the Dalai Lama, those who pray on compassion for others become the first recipients. Those of us who focus on compassionate goals that aim at helping others and helping the world becoming a better place have been shown to have less anxiety and depression than those who focus on their own status or reputation. The act of giving to others activates the pleasure center of our brain. It has been shown that those who help others tend to live longer, be healthier, and have a better overall sense of well-being. Service connects us to those who serve and to our fellow servers. There is a community in California called Loma Linda that is well known for having a culture of service. And that community happened to be among the 5 regions in the world with the highest concentration of centenarians, people who live beyond 100 years of age. Service amplifies gratitude and enables us to appreciate what we have as we serve those in need. This can be a great education for kids and help steer them away from self-centeredness, which is one of the most important causes of unhappiness. Take the kids to a soup kitchen and show them that there are people in our communities that are food deprived and go hungry on a daily basis. Service cultivates compassion. Serving others is a great way to show our compassion with humanity and animals. I dedicated one whole episode on compassion and the role that it plays in bringing contentment and happiness to our souls. Every small acts of service is to water the seeds of compassion. Service builds self-esteem, help others brings meaning and purpose to your world, showing that you are making a difference, and it does help promote your self-esteem building. So how do you start? By create a service mindset, giving simply because it is right to give, without thought of return, at proper times in proper circumstances. Remember what I talked about in the past. You can't give what you ain't got. Self-compassion is a prerequisite to compassion for others if you want to have a sustainable service mindset. Practice serving every day, no need for grand gesture. Love and compassion in the small things. Be consistent and intentional. Remember that we never know what someone is going through, so we treat them with the gentleness you would give someone who is in pain, with generosity you would give someone who is hungry, and in compassion you would give someone who is misunderstood. Serving the ones you love and the stranger that are in need in big and small ways. Ask yourself daily, have you served today? What have you done today to improve the lives of others? The nature that nurtures us to make the world a better place. There are 3 ways to think about money. The first, I want more, as much as I can get. I want it all for myself. The second is sufficiency. I just want to have enough to get by. And the third is service. I want to give what I have, and I want to have more in order to give more. One can move from sufficiency mindset to the service mindset by practicing detachment from ownership and learn to let go of what we have, whether it is time or money. Charity is not giving up yourself. You are taking something that was already on earth and give that back. Who is wealthier, the one with money or the one who serves? Remember that you do not have any materialistic possession to serve or to give. You can give your time and knowledge also. Donating time in a homeless shelter or a soup kitchen is as good of service as any. Teaching life skill or English to others is a great community service. Any act of kindness you consider serving others. As a physician, I get to serve by helping others feel better, healing others. That's why it's such a great job. But anyone in any profession can serve as an example about yoga teacher or financial advisor and so on. Look to connect what you already do for an opportunity to serve, like Sean Korn. If you are a musician, bring music to a medical clinic can reduce anxiety and pain. Or you can volunteer to be a dog coordinator to bring the service dogs on to help achieve the same purpose. And there is research backing this up that having a dog in a busy, chaotic emergency department room, waiting room, can help reduce patient anxiety and pain level faster than any medication we can do. And it only has to be 10-minute in durations. Running a charitable 5K event, become a big brother or big sister. There are infinite possibilities to serve. See the world through the lens of love and duty and not through the lens of necessity and force. And you will find that contentment and happiness inside of you. Involve others in your social circles, in your community services to help spread the gratitude and compassion. If you can get 3 members of your social circle to serve, and each of them get 3 members in their own circles, then we can expand this network of community serving members more quickly. Follow the pain in your heart. When we bear witness to other people's pain, we feel our shared humanity and we are motivated to take action. We should develop a sense of what kind of service we are best at and focus on them. Choose where to serve based on your compassion and heal the pain that you connect with. Besides taking care of patients, I find providing support through peer counseling for my colleagues healing to me. Taking on students and provide monthly teaching on urgent care topics bring more meaning to my identity as a physician. Doing the 5K or going for a humanitarian mission abroad allow me to share the mission of service to my children and other family members. In life, service is always the answer. It fixes your bad day. It tempers the burden we bear. Service helps other people and help us. By expecting nothing in return, we experience the pure joy of service. It's an exchange of love. When you are in service, you do not have time to complain and criticize. When you live in service, you can face fears with more resilience and mental fortitude. When you are living in service, you feel grateful. Your material attachment diminishes. Service is the path to a meaningful life, love, and contentment. I hope you will consider making time to serve in big and small ways to the loved ones, to strangers, anyone in need, and provide that, and then find that meaning, contentment, and love through that service. Take care and have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.